Hello, it's Mercy here from Dal Riata. This is the weekly summary for the 13th of December 2020. Thank you for playing this week. It's been a great week this week. Let's go and have a look at one of the highlights. So the highlights this week, it was the last week of the Qatar Egyptian themed campaign, and we had the Raising Nefertani, event. Nefertani is the mythic that if you had the elite pass you got at the end of your campaign. It would be hard to believe that anybody in our guild would not be doing the campaign, but I actually think they aren't. Judging by the number of seals, I'll go through that a bit later. So let me just where are we? Rewards, here we go. So we got to stage 12 quite easily. We got to stage 12 yesterday, I think. Well, for my yesterday. I don't know when it was for you guys. Which was great. And we largely did so because everybody pulled their weight, well, almost everybody. But we have a new champion. So Sazat. Sazat joined our guild last week. Or beginning of this week, I'm not sure, but I think it might have been beginning of this week. So he or she has just been here a very brief time, but look at that, doubled my score. Absolutely caned Edward and Lyric and El Diablo. These are our normal top guys. Shadow's usually up there. Holy Triceratops actually, and Saint, they're all up there. So it's pretty tough to get up into the top 8 usually, but look at that, 24,805. Well done. So I've been calling out for honours to go to Sazat. That would be really nice. Well done. Thank you for getting us there. And but actually everybody did really well. So except for right down the bottom. Oh, okay, he's been playing tonight. That was 0 earlier on, I think. But other than these guys at the bottom here, Agent's obviously been too busy this week, which is this is quite a low score. I mean, 1800 for Peelsink, and Agent didn't really give it a crack. It's a bit sad actually. This one was really easy, by the way. I mean, I can't show my team anymore. Yes, I can. There we go. It was a really standard Stormcaller finesse team. I mean, this worked with any weapon that didn't have yellow in it. So Sparks used, I can't remember what Sparks used, Life and Death, I think. And he did pretty well. And other people I've been chatting to on Discord, not our channel, but other channels, have just been using just any weapon really. Nimbus Bow, of course, is the one that makes this whole you can make this whole thing sticks, and it really cranks it up. Stormcaller turns your weapon into a sticks anyway, so you're kind of getting every time you get a 4 match, it doesn't regardless of mana color. It was adding 4 to all your skills on every card, on every troop. So it got really tough, that team. But anyway, we posted that a lot, so hopefully people were using variations on that. So that was the event. With regards to how the guild went, how did we go? Guild Wars is coming up next week, by the way. So the guild went pretty well actually. So we've got 30 members at the moment. We've gone up 4 ranks in the week because we were on 412 last time I said this. We hit the 40,000 seals, of course, as we always do, and a few people got some mythics a couple of days ago, so that was great. We hit all the new tasks straight away, and I had a massive whinge last week about doing these in the correct order, and everybody followed the order. The order, by the way, follows the highlighted task. So I actually set the highlighted task, and I'm going to show you how I do that in a second because I've set it for tomorrow. Then we completed the epic purple, which is correct. We do that one first, and then we finished the epic green, which is correct, and we do that first, and that doesn't really matter. And so people have obviously gone for gem keys on the epic blues and the epic yellows, and that's fine. The epic browns don't have them, so those are pointless. So everybody towed the line, so that was good. Got that message across. Not sure how, but somebody must have been listening. So let's just go and show you what I do to set the tasks. So, oh, by the way, we do this. If you're here, you obviously know our YouTube channel. But if you are here and you didn't know, we've got a Discord channel as well. Where am I going? Goals. That's right. So goals for tomorrow. We hit the purple, then we hit the blue, then we hit the red, then we hit the green, then we hit the yellow, and then we go brown. And then we go, I'll take these down, but we go purple green. So that's why I had purple and green up here. So I'll take them down so they don't get mixed up with those. And as soon as we take off about 4 of them, I put those up. And that tells us to go for those. And what that does is it makes them glow, and then you know to contribute to them. So well done everybody who has done that correctly. What else have we got to talk about? Maybe in the guild we've got to talk about the roster. So let's talk about promotions, demotions. A whole lot of white, no red. Zamora almost certainly will contribute 7,000 more gold by the next 24 hours, so not worried about that. MXM hitting some minimums there, MXM, but didn't play much, obviously. Oh, actually no, 300, right? You played all right. So no changes there, no changes there. Dennis, no changes there. Promotion to Tom Key Tom. Well done. Promotion to nope. Hoax. Goodness, Hoax, you're always the one I seem to be reminding. Demotions if you don't make this, by the way, guys. Peel Sync almost 162 may not make that. But it doesn't matter, they won't be booted, they just go down, so it doesn't matter. Sparks, do some more trophies. Rattlehead, welcome to the guild, by the way, Rattle, and you'll be promoted. Oxus, well, has already been demoted because didn't play in the event. And Zazat, now this is funny, isn't it? So Zazat, bottom of the table, of course, because he just joined us, but we need to help these guys. So if you're a sentinel and you're watching this, keep an eye on this, so it's not just me nagging everybody all the time, and remind people gently and say, hey, by the way, the suggested weekly targets aren't suggested, they are absolute weekly targets, and if you don't hit them you get demoted. If you do hit them, or when you exceed it, like Rattlehead here, you get promoted. Promotions and demotions in this guild. Somebody actually asked about that, but I never answered it. Somebody said, what's the point in getting promoted in this guild? And the point is that if you are a commander, then you can actually pretty much slack off and do nothing for 3 weeks before you get kicked out. So you build up your time. If when you get to a sentinel, sentinels have pretty much done their time, and I don't really think about them. So it means, so Agents obviously had a busy week this week, and he's only given 60,000, which is not much for a sentinel, because you can see most of the sentinels give 600,000. Sorry, most of the sentinels. Oh, actually, there's a couple of more of them. So Speaker doesn't usually even play till the weekend, but usually the sentinels give way more than they need to, and so I don't even worry about them. So they never get promoted or demoted. You have to be pretty disgraceful to get demoted from sentinel. So to work your way up to that point is great, but otherwise the ranks pretty much mean that you can just have a bit of a break. You can go on holiday and not worry too much about it, and you're not going to be booted from the guild. You might go down a couple of ranks, but that's fine, you just earn them back, so it doesn't make any difference. And some people just sort of pop up and down, and that is fine. Speaking of how you get from that last one from Commander, so Agamemnon has been with us for not very long and has been fantastically useful, a new guild member. He's rocketed up, going up every week to Commander. You kind of, to go to the next step, the difference between a Commander and a Sentinel is you build up a bit of history. So like this, you have some millions under your belt, and you speak on chat. So share teams on chat. I don't care if you speak or not. Speak or not, that doesn't really matter. But sharing teams is what I really care about. So sharing and commenting and testing other people's teams and giving them advice and things like that. That's what chat's all about. You don't have to gossip about your day or anything like that. Some people do, and that's fine. But I certainly do. But we actually want to see teams. So I want to see what everybody's using in Guild Wars. I want to see what everybody's using in events and help each other do well. So most of the Sentinels, all of the Sentinels pretty much share their teams. So if you want to be there, get there. And Agamemnon's been doing it already. So I might probably break the rule and Agamemnon might become a Sentinel early if he or she carries on like this. Is doing a good job. Zamora, I said the same to Zamora, just like I think like last week in the video, and I said, Zamora, all you have to do is share more stuff, and you'll get up there, and then you're going to do this. So, oh well, I do have to still worry about you guys. And there we go. That's the roster. So a few promotions. I won't really look at them promotions. I mean, the Rattlehead's an obvious promotion. Tamaki Tom's another obvious promotion. Agamemnon, I'll think about it. So Joe needs to be talking a bit more, just sharing stuff a bit more. So does Shadow, but they've got. I mean, Shadow's got a great excuse not to be playing all the time at the moment. And there you go. So pretty much happy with how things are. Nobody's getting booted from the guild, which is great. I love a stable guild. That's awesome. So well done, everybody. What a week. You don't have many weeks where nobody gets booted out or nobody leaves or anything like that. Anyway, what have we got coming up? So we have coming up for the next week, we have, while I'm talking, I'll collect some gold. That's a bit lame. Does everybody know that, I'm hoping everybody knows, you literally well should, you're all such high level. So the reason why I choose, I think, is it Whitehelm? Whitehelm's my home kingdom, isn't it? It's my home kingdom. So, so it's my home kingdom because I want glory. And I don't care about money, because money's plentiful. You can always earn money and you can always earn souls. So I don't care about these two. There are people, you might be different times in the game. So Sparks, who's he's desperate for money. He just gets the money every time. And Hoax, again, I'm guessing you're in that same situation. So you probably want a home kingdom that gives you lots of money. I want glory because I want that monthly first Friday mythic. So I want to be able to spend as much glory as I can in pursuing it. I don't care about seals because seals are just, souls, sorry, are just a thing. It's just, I don't know how many I've got at the moment, 267. I'm not aiming for anything, I'm not spending them on anything, they just kind of just accumulate. I just spent $1 million on a weapon just the other day. What's it called? Dustbringer. Where are you? Why did that not find Dustbringer? Weird. Okay. Anyway, Dusk. Sorry. That's why I didn't find it. Dustbringer. So I just bought Dustbringer. So I just spent $1 million on this, and it's just completely wasted $1 million. I mean, I haven't got a team with it at all. So haven't seen any team worth playing with that one. So anyway, that happens. Oh, pardon me, I'm yawning because it's late. Okay, so let's start talking about what's going on next week. So next week we have a Tower of Doom event. Now, Tower of Doom events used to be a really regular thing. They used to happen frequently, at least every 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Now they happen once every couple of months, so they're not very common at all. This time we have a red Tower of Doom event, which means that you collect red scrolls. What are the red scrolls called? I think they're called Scrolls of Flame, I think. So they are down here. Down here. Here we go. Forge Scrolls. So these are the guys you're looking for. Nicely, I've got 28 sitting there. Because I knew that whole change when 3.5 came out was going to affect Dooms, and I wanted to hang on to see which Doomed weapon I wanted to improve. And let me just show you. So those scrolls are used to improve these guys. So if we look at just the red ones, we've got a few red ones. So we've got, well, that of course doesn't count. It's just Doomed here. It's these four. 1, 2, 3, 4. These four here. So Doomed crossbow's worth getting up. I don't know if they're going to release a new Doom. They might do. That'd be great if they did. Doomed helm was pretty average. I mean, it's pretty. I didn't really use that at all. I used it for the event we got it in, but that was about all. Doomed Maul, I didn't play with because I had a really good Doomed crossbow team last time we had a red tower. And the Doomed crossbow is the one I'll probably use this time, unless we get a new cool one that does something really awesome. So, maybe I'll use my extra ones to get the Doom Wall up and the new one if there is a new one. There's also the Doomed Opus, which was not really that good, I didn't think, so I never raised that one. So those red scrolls, clearly, maybe, well, I don't know, clearly I've thought about it. I probably overthought about it, but they're for getting these guys up. So play the Doomed event, because these don't happen very often, and if they only happen every 2 months, and there are 6 mana colours, that sounds to me like we're not going to get red again for another year. So this doesn't happen very often. So I really encourage everybody to play this Tower of Doom. Now the way we play the Tower of Doom, I can't show you now, but I will try and remind you. So the way we play the Tower of Doom is everybody in the guild is expected to... hang on a second, I'm going to go... You're going to have to look at my screen while I go turn off my alarm. So everybody in the guild is expected to do all the rooms on all the first 10 floors, and the reason for that is that we all get the bonuses. When you open a room, you get a scroll, and that scroll is sometimes like an armor bonus +1 or a life bonus +1 or something like that, and it's a bonus that everybody in the guild gets. So what you're actually doing is, by everybody doing every room, makes everybody in the guild as strong as you possibly can for those people who want to carry on, like Sazat did. If you carry on past level 10 and right up into the 20s and beyond, and want to go high, then you have the boost from the other guild members. So it really helps. It's really bad if players who are only intending to go up to like level 10, floor 10 or something like that, if they start skipping rooms and just not collecting those armor, we don't get strong enough as a guild to carry on up to the high floors, and we don't get to complete the stages of the whole event. So it's a really important strategy. So please keep that in mind, and Sentinels, if you're listening to this, please remind people of that in chat constantly throughout the week, because it's really hard for me to be there all the time reminding people. So please do that. Now you can also tell if people haven't done it on the roster and call them out if they are not doing it. So if you're seeing people who what is it, you've got lots of floors but no bonuses or something, I can't remember. Anyway, you can tell by looking at the roster who's skipping. So please don't skip on the first 10. Now this week is also, so that's Monday, so it's a week-long Tower of Doom event. So hopefully we get to the end, that we will be counting that as the world event, so that will be mandatory. It'll be pretty easy. I mean, red teams are pretty easy to field. So can be quite hard to field super fast ones, but it's pretty easy to field a good red team. Anyway, Tuesday we've got Guild Wars, so we've got a really busy week. So with a big event, and with Guild Wars going, our strategy, if you're new to the team, For new to the guild, our strategy is for everybody to play Guild Wars. I don't really care if you win or lose. If you play, you get points. If we all play, we get millions of points and we destroy the opposition. In the year and a half that this guild's been going, we've only not won our bracket once. We came second. So we pretty much always win. And that's great. I want to carry on doing that. So Guild Wars is also really good because it gets you lots of money. So it's an easy way to get your guild requirements and things like that. It's a good week to be promoted in the ranks to store up those weeks where you might want to go on holiday or not want to play so much. So get cracking. Oh yeah, his Sin Libra said, well done everyone, a lot going on next week, and he's absolutely right. So there's a Red Tower of Doom and Guild Wars, and then there's a invasion in the weekend. So we've got another event. The invasions are really easy. We almost always get to stage 12 on those because they cut down the rewards so you get there faster. But it's the world event that counts. So if you're going to do the one, do the guild, do the Doom event. You won't get booted out for not doing the invasion or not doing so well in the invasion. But let me tell you, invasions are easy. Get you lots of rewards and they're easy. The class is Diabolist this week, and that's on Thursday. Pet Rescue's Hell Puppy, and we have the faction is Animanthrax is on Tuesday. So Animanthrax is of course this one here. This is the King Gobtrubble faction, so everybody must have it. It would be incredible to think that somebody doesn't. I'll be trying to crank through to get this number up here. Look at this. Because it's such an early one, I haven't really played it. The pure faction is very, very easy for Aminanthrax. The pure team's really easy because it's 4 King Gold Truffles. So it's 4 of the legendary troops that you get here. So super easy to get. No real dramas there. What's my horde? Oh, my horde's a bit lame, isn't it? Let's just get that up a bit. In anticipation. So we're gonna crank through. I'm gonna try and crank through and get that as high as I can go. So that is that's Tuesday. So that's the week. So it is a really busy week. So that's absolutely correct. The Siege Breaker. Let me just remind me. The Siege Breaker in the Friday invasion is one we've already got. So it's not a new one, which is this is going to start happening more and more often now. And this one is going to be, I think it's the statue of St. Veritas. I haven't got him upgraded. How many more do I need? I need 5 extra, so that's not going to happen, is it? I may have to use an orb. Okay. Anyway, the statue of St. Veritas. So, actually no, I'll get 5 copies. What am I saying? I'll get a whole lot of copies of them in the shop. So that's great. Deal 36 damage to an enemy. Give all allies barrier if I'm damaged. So that's really cool. So he's going to be quite useful on the team. So happy about that. And that's it. That's enough rambling for me. So that's the end of the week. Thank you very much. You guys were absolutely fantastic. It was a great event. It was a really, really good week in terms of the guild, sharing teams and chatting and stuff like that. It was a really boring weekend because we didn't have an event. We had this stupid arena thing. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice chatting to people. Now I'm going to go through a few teams now, so sign off if you're not interested. If you are interested, then let's talk about some teams. So this is the team, it was Ed or Lyric who posted this team, and this is the one using Pan, sorry. I've got Luna in there because I'm not even going to show this team because there's supposed to be another one in there. Another troop instead of Luna, but I didn't have it. Anyway, okay, let's forget that team. Let's move on to a more interesting team. This one. So if you can play this team, this has really taken me a bit of time to get a hang of, but this team is really good. So this is a good level 12 explore team. And Lyric shared this, he's been sharing this for a wee while. Hard because it's got 3 mythics in it that you have to have, but it's actually a really good team. So really recommend this one if you can use it. I'm not going to show it because I think I showed it in a previous video, but believe me, it is awesome. And I hadn't really realized the role that this troop played. It's easy to play it without it, but this convert is really useful. So these two converting browns to skulls and yellows to skulls, you pretty much are playing with those two. And Obsidious is kind of does some magic here. This stuff is really good when you stop. The Destroyer 5x5 block is really good when you need some sort of the onslaught stops and you need to get going again. So that's a really good team. So thank you very much, Lyric, for that team. Whoops, sorry. There is a team I'm going to show you. TPK Waterfall. This is one that I got from Cynical, and I have been talking about this one, and I think I'm going to play. Actually, I'm going to play this one. Let's go play this one. Let's go to. It doesn't do well in all. Dominion Fields, I think, is one of the easiest ones to play in, so we might show it in that one. It doesn't do well in all of them. Like, it gets pasted in. Why is my mouse not scrolling so much? Dark Zoom, I keep on losing Dark Zoom level 12. But Gulvania, Dominion Fields, some of the easier ones where there isn't a lot going on. This is quite a good team to use. So let's go do one. Let's not do that one. And this is a kind of a funny team. I tried to. So you have to have Doomed Glaive. I mean, you could technically do it with Doomed Crossbow or any of the doomed weapons that Doomed Blade is another one. Any of the doomed weapons that convert gems to Doom Skulls. This works best because it converts brown gems to Doom Skulls, and this one transforms blue to brown. So. And you don't want one that goes yellow to skulls either, because that's already what Roth's doing. Sorry, so Roth is already doing that. So this is a funny team because it requires, it's this thing here, Cataclysm is really important. This is why Roth is in the team. So you explode two random gems when I do skull damage. It's why you've got Titan as the class, because it has Lightning Strike as the second last whatever it is, skill, which blows up a yellow gem, I think, when you match 4 and 5s. And then you've got Scylla, who creates a Bone Storm on 4 and 5. So what are you trying to do? What you want to do, the idea here is you want to get these two up and then create a Bone Storm. Sometimes you create a Bone Storm a bit too early, you get your 4 too early. But you could get that match now, which you're actually going to have to do. But that's kind of bad because Cataclysm, you can kind of end up being hit, and this guy's really weak, so you can kind of die. So you have to be quite careful. So let's see if I can play it properly. It takes a wee while to work it out. So I don't really want to take this, but I will. I certainly don't want him to have it because he's 2 of those and I'm dead. So yeah, lucky it didn't come down with another skull match. Is what was lucky. I got another turn, and you see down below, they must have fallen and made that 4 match because now we've got Doom Skulls coming. So I really don't want to lose my turn to him now because he's going to kill me. So we need to sort of get going. Now every time we 4 match, there's all those extra explosions, so we're filling up stuff really fast. So careful not to give skulls to others, and you need to get these guys up. So this will get Roth up. Will it make a 3 match? It will if I go that way. If I go that way, it won't. Okay, so we've got the 3 match there. However, is it better for me just to ignore it and fire this? This does, what does it do? Blue to, it turns yellows to skulls. So I'll get a match there, and that's all. So it's not a 4 match, I'm not getting an extra turn. And it makes blues brown. So does that give us a 4 match? And the answer is no. Well, that's really bad. So we're going to not fire it. And we're just going to match that, and we're going to hope Doomskulls don't fall and create anything else. And they didn't, so we're safe. So now we're desperate for this 4 match. That's going to be brown, so that's not going to happen. Yellows to, there's a match there. I'm going to fire it and just hope. It's a real shame we didn't have that one up, because we've got a 4 alignment here. Any way I can get greens without triggering anything else bad happening? No, doesn't look like it. So that's a bit of a shame. Okay, I'm taking a risk because there's a chance we're going to get hit here, and we just did. So we killed him, but she killed us. So she hit us and took our armor away. We really still haven't got this one cranking yet. We really need the Doomglaive up. Really don't want to do that. Wrath is now not got charge, so it's just pretty bad all round, really. We're going to have to take that one or that one. Is there an advantage to either? No, so let's take that one, and then that hopefully disrupts that one. Which it did do, and we managed to survive. So again, it's all about the 4 matches. So let's, in that case, take this, and this might start the waterfall. So the name of this team is Waterfall. So it's where, so if we have we don't have the we will have it. So we will have the this Bone Storm. So you saw that a whole series of them blow up then, and that's what I'm referring to. So now, do we have a brown match? And we don't. How can we have so many brown and not have a match? That will create a bit of a storm though, so that's quite cool. But do we have a yellow 4 match? Because we really want to just keep turns. So do we have yellows? Yes, we do. So let's do Wrath. So the yellow to skulls, that's what we want. And here's the waterfall. Do we have another 4 match? We would ideally want a 4 match with brown. We don't. I really don't see one. Nope. And I don't see a 4 match with any other colour, which is again bad. Well, let's just take out Ragnagord. Yep, let's kill Ragnagord. There you see, that's your poor first guy dies is the problem. Now Scylla actually gets quite tough, so Scylla that can be quite good. That can be quite useful to get you out of a bind. That will give us that and another explosion. Matching browns, just the Doomglaive has not played it for us, is it? Still don't have it. We've got 1 there. We've got no real nothing really going on anywhere else. We could just do a little poke and hopefully turn him into something completely useless. We could just damage him and make that match. So that would do kind of 90 damage. So I'm just going to do it actually. He's going to hit me back, but it's near the end, so I don't really care. Did we get a 4 match? We can get a yellow 4 match. There we go. So it's quite an effective team. It's slow because I talked you through it, but really quite an effective team so long as you're careful. And it doesn't matter so much if Wrath dies. It slows you down a bit, but by that time you've got going quite well. So that's quite a good team to use. Let's just go back and let's actually just try and do justice to that team that Lyric put in. So here's Lyric's team. So of course you're trying to get up Lord of Slaughter, but is pretty much what you're doing. So you can do so by matching brown mana or directly into Lord of Slaughter. So blue would obviously go directly in there. Otherwise, I'll match brown. So we'll get the other guys up as well. So nothing wonderful there. We can match the reds or we can match the blues. Again, doesn't much matter. Kind of want the browns. We don't want to give other skulls, of course. Green, if I put that in, that'll get a skull match for them. Any other matches we can do to avoid that? There doesn't look like there is any, does there? That will. Oh gosh, I'm going to make a fool of myself by choosing a bad match. I really don't want to do it, but I've got that blindness where I can't see the others. That's the only other match I see. And that will drop those ones, which is probably fine. Let's do that. Okay, didn't give him any, so that's good. Come on, let's get someone to get these guys up. Can't see anything. Wow, what a terrible board. That will help. Still no browns. Why are there no browns? So lame. If I put that to there, as long as another skull doesn't fall, that will be fine. They can drop, but I don't need yellows. Wow, this is like the worst board ever. What will that do there? That will give him a skull match, so that's not brilliant. That will, let's being random again, I bet a skull will fall and hurt us. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Okay, here we go. So do we have alignment with with brown? We don't. That's a bit of rubbish, isn't it? But we've got so many skulls on the board that we just kind of need to do it. So we're just going to do it. Ouch. So there we go. That's what I was trying to avoid before. So they've killed us and killed Mountain Crusher. So it's a bit of a shame I didn't really get to show this team. Lyric, I bet, is watching this going, oh my god, he's such a loser. Should be doing this. Should be doing this. Because I'm going to lose with your team, and this team is, yeah, I've lost. So this team is actually really, really good. So I've played that badly, but that board was truly appalling. I'm not going to put you through the rest of it. Oh, it's over anyway. Okay, can I do it again? No, let's do it again. It's so embarrassing because Lyric's team is actually really good. We just that was just such a terrible board. Okay, what do we got this time? So I just want to get Mountain Crusher up is what I want to do. And there we go, we've got Mountain Crusher up. So we want to get going. Mountain Crusher is a bit dangerous because of course you can give away matches, but while we've not got lots of skulls coming down, it's not quite so risky. So now here we go. So this is what we want, and look, all that brown alignment, so we can cast Lord of Slaughter with impunity, not be stressed about it. When we get too many skulls, we can cast this guy to take out a 5x5 block, and then not worry so much about life. This is how you want to play. It would be really nice to have Lord of Slaughter going again now, because we've got a nice alignment there. So I could take out a block here with this guy, and hope it gave us damage. I don't want to really use Mountain Crusher because Mountain Crusher will, so I have to be really strategic, I have to be surgical because I don't want to lose that one. So if I take that one, takes out the 4x4. Oh, why did I lose that? Not sure why. I'm sure Lyric will know why. I don't have that alignment again, but I've got so many browns. That's gotta cause lots of chaos, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get the whole turn, extra turn, which I did. Great. Still no 4 match there. But I'm just gonna take that. I could back away from this whole situation and skull them out. Oh no, there's another match. Come on, I need you guys, I need you. I don't want him to hit me with that 82. Oh, I've got a barrier. Lyric, what would you do? Would you just go in there and blow up some stuff? Yeah, I bet you would. Let's do it. We took a hit. We lost our barrier. I can just easily get it back though, can't I? Let's just get it back. Right. Okay, back in the game. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need to lose too many browns though, so I want to get lots of these colours without losing browns, so that will work well. Look at that. Gotcha. Bite that one. Okay. Oh, we've got another 4. We've got another 4. Yes, we do. Look at that. Nice harmony there. So this guy gets you out of trouble. It's really nice. And the Kurandara, what is called? What's he called? What's he called? Kurandara. I haven't even used Kurandara. He isn't even charged. It's kind of bizarre, really, isn't it? Anyway, let's just carry on with this stuff. Okay, so we'll do the same thing again. So I'm going to choose lots of colours to get this guy out, and you can be a bit more surgical about it when you do. So you're not putting yourself at so much risk. And now look at this, we've got this lovely alignment here, but we haven't got him. I'm just going to clear the board with the Mountain Crusher. Have we got alignment? Yes, we have. Look at that. See you later. And that's how that team works. So, man, that last one where we lost it was just excruciating. You just don't get boards that bad. But there you go. So that's that team. Now I'm going to show you another team which actually does incredibly well in, where is it? This does incredibly well in PvP. So, oops, I've gone to explore. I don't know how it's going to do in explore. I don't think it does very well. Anyway, it's a really good PvP team. So this is enormously reliable. I find it enormously reliable on 3rd trophy PvP. And teams are way stronger. So it's another one of those ones we just want Vespera up as soon as possible. So getting blues is okay, because the wall, when it's charged, it creates 5 mana for everybody else. So blues are okay, but it's better to go for yellows, and it's better to go for purples. So let's just do that. So now we're on 11, so we're again wanting to get fast. There are no blues and purples. There's a red though. Let's take that, even though it doesn't help us. We might get a lucky fall. We don't want to get hit, so again, this is another team you don't want to be hit. So you got to take that. Don't want to be hit, so let's go over here. I don't want to create more skulls and just cause chaos. Well, I can, but if I take that, that will make the skull match and the yellow, so that's good for me. Greens, no. Blues, no. Purples, no. Yellows, no. Weird. Okay, so we'll fire the wall. So it gives all other allies barrier and 5 mana, so that's a really good thing to do, so let's do that. So that makes us survive a bit longer. This is actually another one the boards are just crap, and we're not demonstrating its full ability. So can't see any purples, can't see any yellows, can't see any blues. So What are we going to take? Let's just take something. Is there anything we can use? No. Okay, that's pretty safe. Yay! Okay, so we've got rope dart up. So here are our options. So we can rope dart, which is great. So rope dart, of course, strips somebody's armor and pulls them up to front and gives them a entangle. So I'm going to do that because this isn't a. I wouldn't normally do that in PvP, but I am going to do it today because I want to put somebody up there that isn't going to do 82 damage to me, and so by entangling them it stops that, and taking their armor does a lot of damage and it boosts up rope dart heaps. So I'm going to want to put somebody who's like that, who take a lot of armor off them. So that's cool. Possibly a mistake because now he's going to get to fire him. But let's see how we go. So now we're going to launch into the world of. Oh, so the reason why I was taking those matches. Oh, so the Winter Imp is a really interesting card. So the Winter Imp's here for the gain 8 magic on blue gem matches. Now if you do this, let's match him to make him stronger. We just made some blue gem matches, so he now does 65 true scatter damage, and it's not enough yet, but it doesn't matter because see, now he's doing 73. Ha ha ha. Blue gem matches, not yellow gem matches. We don't actually need that. I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's just carry on doing this until we can't anymore. So blue. Lots of more blue gem matches. We've got 81. Now the interesting thing is, so at the moment I've been pumping the wall up, so I'm not so afraid of the wall getting hurt. So I've been doing that, but I don't really need to. I can, if I do it to this guy, so if I do it to the Winter Imp, there's a chance that one of the, see 25 to a random skill, there's a chance that goes to magic. Which is really good, so it suddenly boosts this up if there is. So 89 true scatter damage, not enough to kill these guys yet, so we have to keep on going. So I'm just going to start putting the pace on now, and we'll just zoom through this a bit more. So again, I could be doing rope dart, but I'm just not, because this is different than PvP, and this is not really an explore team. This is a PvP team. So we'll go and we'll go take it out in a second. So what are we up to? We're up to 170. If you ever get a 4 skulls, that's brilliant because that's just improved our scatter damage too. So now it's true scatter damage as well. So this is really quite good. 200 true scatter damage is not going to take them all out, but it will hurt them. I'm just tempted to do it. In fact, I'm going to do one more. 277. Any last matches we can make? Any blue gem matches that give us an extra turn? Nope. We ran out that turn anyway. Let's do it. Oh, why did that guy not get hurt? It's interesting. That's a weird thing. So let's do that to him. We've still got our barriers, so I'm not really concerned about that. Don't worry about taking that because we're already up. Let's get Winter Imp up again. Oh, that's interesting. We just got some bad Vespera Juju. I'm gonna, instead of matching a non blue one, I'm going to do that because that way we get them all up anyway. Could have rope dart you. That'll kill you. Let's rope dart you, and that will ensure that the Winter Imp does the job. Oh wow, what happened there? Okay, so this really isn't an explore team. It's a great team. You need to fast forward to when I do PvP. So So let's exit this. Let's not finish explore. Let's go down to PvP. Who are we going to take on? Whoa, that's a tough team. Let's go see if it does it. Erecting Weave is really hard. This is hard for this team to come across, because if they start webbing us, then we don't get to do stuff. So we really have to get Shibanu up fast. So let's just hope we can get up there fast. Again, we can't really afford that. But gonna have to take it. That doesn't help us in any way at all. That does though. Thank you very much. Well, I'll take that. And that. Any other good matches for us? No, we're just gonna have to take. Ouch! That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt us. Still need Shibanu. We're just going to get lucky now. May get lucky. And we did. So we made it through. So we've charged up Shibanu. And the good thing is now Shibanu it like heals all our team really. So we get to, I'm doing this to get that winter imp up. Because it doesn't matter much when you do the hit. So how are we going? So we don't need the totals that we needed before, because this is true damage that Winter Imp does. So 98 true scatter damage. We're you're doing okay. Not going to bother doing that. Now it would be. Can you rope dart? Can you rope dart Arachnian Weaver? Immune to all status effects, devour and mana burn. So you can't. Would be quite nice to hurt Arachnian Weaver though. So you can either go two ways. You can either pick them off one by one, or you can just build up Winter Imp until the scatter damage is going to destroy them all. But this guy's going to soak up. Life and Death is going to soak up scatter damage like nobody's business. And I'm pretty sure you're immune to. Oh no! So I could actually rope dart Life and Death, which would protect us from that armor. I don't think you can rope dart him. Let's just carry on until such time as Shibanu doesn't recharge, and then we're in a bit of strife. Because this team is really good as the thing to keep an eye on. It is actually a very, very, very good team. I mean, I could rope dart, but that just loses. You just lose your turn. So we're not losing turns here. We're just going round and round and round, keeping the turn. And each time we're keeping the turn, so all these numbers are going up. I should start. I should start doing it to somebody else to get them stronger. But 303 true scatter damage. What do we need? 400. It does actually go quite a bit faster. This is a seriously tough team we're attacking. Seriously hard to beat PvP team. But you notice we still haven't lost. We've been going round and round and round, and we still haven't lost the turn. You wouldn't. Oops, I missed a 4-match. You wouldn't use this for Guild Wars though, by the way. It's way too slow, because the number of turns you take to play makes a difference. Okay, what are we up to? 359. Oh, that'll do it. Heaps. That'll do it. Boom. Okay, so that's how you can take out a PvP team. That would have been faster than that, by the way. I'm going to do one more to hopefully see how fast it was, because that was quite a brutal team. What's this? A red team. Amarok. That's another pretty tough team actually. So that team will be quite hurt. They'll be hurt by our freezers. So that'll be quite good. So there's a nice 4 match to start us off. We've been webbed. Huh. I mean, entangled. Oh, have we got any more 4 matches? I'd like a 4 match. I think the way my banner's set up, it's best for me to get yellows. I think. Didn't look like it, did it? Got a 4 match. Got a 4 match there. Blue will be, one will be siphoned off to him. Let's do that one, that's fairly safe. 23, we've got 23 to go, so we could actually fire the wall, which would give us all barriers as well, and we'll get Shibanu up. So that was worth doing. He's got his reds on the board, but it doesn't matter, because we just turn them into blues. Oh look, Shibanu just not happening. Have we got another 4 match? Yeah, we do. Don't have any more. So we probably should take that skull, or we could charge everybody. Was there a blue match? No. I'm going to do that. So this is now we could start using, since we don't have some matches there, I really want to get him up. How's our scatter damage? What's the boost? 36, so it's 100 scatter damage. It's not gonna do enough. Let's do that. So let's just shut down his shooting us, which is good, and has damaged him. Let's so what we can do is we can at this stage, when there's not a lot on the board that they can use, we can hurt them in other ways. Whoa! Didn't realize this guy was down to 2. That's a bit stressful, isn't it? Let's just give some power up there. So this is cool, because I love Shibanu. You can like save your team members. 60, that puts us out of range of dying anyway. And so let's rope dart somebody else. We can either rope dart somebody else, or we can do some scatter damage, but let's rope dart. Who should we rope dart? Who should we pull up and put in there? Does it work on him? Yes! Ha! Okay. Let's put him out of the game. Heal myself a bit more. Now we can actually rope dart somebody else. So let's rope dart this dude here. So now we've hurt them significantly, probably enough to actually kill somebody. There we go. And since we can, let's just rope dart him too. So now this team's awesome, so awesome. Oh, that was a bit of a shame. Didn't can't take advantage of that. I can take advantage of that though. Now I can do that. Not that it helped me, because I was entangled anyway. This is funny, because I thought I had a cleanse medal, a medal of Orpheus. Maybe I don't. Maybe I was doing something else earlier and didn't have my medal of Orpheus. No point rope darting anybody. Actually, rope dart must be doing 96 damage. So rope dart will just kill people now. So let's just start killing people. Let's kill. Who's next? Who's got the most? Let's kill you. In which case, let's get that should kill everybody else. Oh, didn't. You bury it or something. Rat bag. So I've been my wall's been entangled the whole time. That's funny, isn't it? Oh, whoops! I mouse clicked. Accidentally clicked myself. And hey, look, the wall's back. So funny. So such a funny team. Okay, what are we going to do? So we actually kind of need to get going again. It's lucky I did that to save ourselves. Um, yeah, by misclicking made that's a really bad error that time. So that was funny. Come on. Um, oh, just it's excruciating, isn't it? Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay, so another 17,000 power. We're only like 14,000 power, so we're taking on teams that are so much better than us. Um, is it worth it? I mean, like, how many games at trophy level could I have played in that amount of time? Probably five. So is it good for is it good for getting gold? Is it good for getting trophies? It's good for zooming up the ranks to get up to rank one, to get up to tier one. That's what it is good for. But we've just, I mean, I've been playing quite a bit of PvP, so these PvP opponents are all super tough. But if we're not playing one so tough, and it can take out Zolgoth ones really easy as well. Um, so it's a super good PvP team. I've got it as my PvP defender as well because it's really funny watching it on defense. Because when you think about how I'm playing it, I'm just playing it over and over again. I'm just playing, um, never giving it, hardly ever giving a turn to the opponent. And this, when you attack it, it's really the same. If it gets going, it just plays and plays and plays, and you just get frozen. So I quite like that team. Hey, Shadow just found Ferris Ra. Congratulations, well done. So anyway, the keep an eye on the Gems of War, our Gems of War, Dal Riata Gems of War YouTube channel. Join Discord, get involved, play the Tower of Doom, have a good week. This has been a very, very good week. Thank you very much for all your support. You make this team, you make this guild really fun. You make this guild game really fun for me. So if you did watch all the way to the video, which at the end of the video, which I doubt anybody did, okay, goodbye.